All right, my friends. So we're gonna check out some more Rolling Quartz today. So, a couple things. One, this has not won any polls. Unfortunately, I keep putting it on the polls and it doesn't win. But I want to hear it, so I'm just gonna turn on the camera for this shit. I really liked what I heard from Rolling Quartz the first time that I checked them out. First couple times I checked them out because I heard them do a cover or two before they even came out with any of their originals, and you know, I really like just the potential in the band, right? Interestingly, my last Rolling Quartz reaction that I put up got like more downvotes than I had ever had on a video before. So I'm not really sure what that was all about. I was pretty praiseworthy of them because I really dug what I was seeing. But anyway, I'm doing this because I want to do this. Is my point. I love Dreamcatcher. You know, Dreamcatcher is one of my top three K-pop groups ever. And Good Night is actually the first song that I ever heard from Dreamcatcher, and I was like immediately sold because of that guitar lead in the beginning, you know? And then I got like strong Paramore vibes. So I'm just like totally into the concept of this. I still want to see where Rolling Quartz goes, and yeah, let's just hop into this. Let's see how we feel about it. It does look like they're actually going to do like a bit of a performance. This is how Good Night starts, isn't it? Looks like they got a whole set and everything. All right, let's just go. They're playing the, it's the music box, but they're playing it on acoustic guitar. Good start. This is a whole ass production. Okay. Hold on. All right. So, thoughts right off the bat. First, I'm surprised that the band didn't play the lead guitar. You would think, like, the K-pop group wouldn't have the lead guitar, and the band would. They're just going straight into the verse. Now, I'm not gonna chastise them for it yet, in case they do bring it in at a later point, but I am surprised by that decision. I do like the brr brr. Added a little bit of the few guitar notes in there. I think they changed the actual chords right there too. Throwing in the palm mutes for this part. Okay. I think they're also playing like it on a lower, like an octave down probably, or they've just like kind of tuned down their guitars. Maybe everything sounds a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier. Maybe they're probably in like drop D or something like that, as opposed to what Dreamcatcher was most likely in E. It's interesting. There are things about this that I like. That I'm like, ooh, Dreamcatcher could have added a couple of these things. It might have enhanced the song. But there are a couple of things that I'm also just like, I wonder why they removed that. Dami's part. Ooh. Hey. Okay, so that all, like, this sounds more metal, you know what I mean? Like, this is like while Good Night kind of had more of a pop punkish sort of alt rock feel to this, it sounds like they've taken this and made it a little bit more metalized, so it's heavier, which I'm not gonna complain about. Hey, a new little bass line right there. I love the whole setup too, man. They all look really good. I really love that they just kind of... Hey, there we go. A little lead right there. I love that they're reshooting a lot of the scenes. Like, this right here is literally straight from the video. They put a lot of effort into this. Gotta appreciate it. Nice. Okay. Okay, there it is. Ooh. So this is all new right here. And you gotta love this, man. Both guitarists had a chance, right? Both guitarists went? Yeah. Good for them. I was gonna say the part leading up to this is like probably the part that feels the most like the Dreamcatcher version, but that totally changed it. Yo, not gonna lie, this shot right here though, for my Dreamcatcher fans, like that is like they nailed that. I think it was Gio and Kion, right, in the original. Like they nailed this shot. Very cool. Very cool. Nice, nice. Okay. All right. So I've got thoughts. Like this to me. Well, before I even say anything, I saw that they had originally put out a version of this without the video, and I just want to quickly just turn that on just to see what they did, if they had the same intro this time that they had last time, or if they actually chopped it up for the video, you know, because sometimes you do that. Sometimes when you're doing the more mainstream thing, you kind of shorten stuff. It happens all the time, especially in American music. They constantly remove the rap parts. Oh, same version? Okay, cool. Anyway, I just wanted to check. So, here's how I feel about that. I love that this is what they're doing. Rolling Quartz to me is a really cool... like, I just love that they're doing this sort of like hard rock / metal, but like also they really kind of feel like K-pop. You know, it's like this really nice combination of the two. And I have all the faith that they're going to get better and better as they go on, right? When it comes to the cover of Dreamcatcher, gotta understand, one, I'm a Dreamcatcher fanboy, so like, you know, like I know that song like the back of my hand. The hell is that? Anyway, I really like parts of what they did with the song, and then other parts I was like only about, you know. I missed the beginning. Like, the first thing I thought of when I think of, like, you know, Good Night, the song Good Night by Dreamcatcher, I go, the lead. I said it before the song even started, right? I said, I really, really like that lead in the beginning. It's what won me over. So I'm really surprised that the band would choose to get rid of that part. Like, they're the band, you know? So you would think, oh, hey, here's a guitar part that we can play. Let's just play it, you know? But instead, they like totally took it out. And then they sort of played a version of it in the solo to start the solo, and then went off on their own little solo thing, which I get. Maybe they were removing the intro lead because they felt like it was a more of a solo than a lead, and therefore, why am I going to play somebody else's, right? Like, let's make our own version of it, which I respect. And you should not, when you play a cover of another band's song, you shouldn't just replay it, right? Like, you should add your own, and that's what I like about what they did. They kind of took the song and they made it into the Rolling Quartz version of the song. Is that the better version of the song? Well, that's subjective. It's up for you to decide. We all have our own personal opinions, right? I missed that lead in the beginning. I missed a couple of the chords that I was familiar with. I thought that there were a couple parts of the song that felt a little bit bare, a little bit empty is not exactly the word that I want to use, but it's the closest one that I'm going to find. A parts that sounded a little bit empty, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that K-pop has so much production behind it that all of those empty parts that might exist if it was just a band playing are filled in by production elements. So again, it's not something that I can look at Rolling Quartz and go, oh, like, you guys didn't do what you needed to do to make that, because that's not the case. It's just they have X amount of instruments. They don't have a bajillion pieces of production behind it, right? So it can't be exactly the same. I personally like the Dreamcatcher version better, just because I guess I like the fullness of it. I like that Rolling Quartz threw in the solo in the middle, though. I thought that was a nice enhancement to the song, and I really liked the rap part that they did. You know, because like I said, it really felt metal, as opposed to like the Good Night by Dreamcatcher version, which felt more punky, hard rock. This felt like a metal version of it. But I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple chords, and I'll just go back to them, that I'm not a huge fan of. I'll see if I can point them out. I think in the pre-chorus. Okay, right there, okay? So, like, during this pre-chorus, I don't think it's the same chords that they're playing in the Dreamcatcher one. It might just be that they are the same chords, but because of the enhanced production elements, they're able to create new chords. Dreamcatcher, that is. While Rolling Quartz can only play the chords that exist, you know? Good. Good. That one, those two are weird to me. I think it kind of changes the vibe of the song a little bit. One more time. I mean, they might be the same chords, but I don't think that they are. I think the ones, like, one of the guitars might be playing that on the Dreamcatcher, but maybe the other guitar's playing something else, so that it creates a different sound. It doesn't sound as harmonic. It doesn't sound as rhythmic here. And I don't know, just personally for me, I'm not in love with that. But it all comes back together right after that. It's just those two chords. Then it goes right back into what I know of the song. I do like the palm mutes that are going to come in right there. That's cool. And then you add the cymbals. Yeah, so basically at the end of the day, I thought that this was a really cool cover. Like, because I'm just so picky about, Dreamcatcher, maybe I'm less satisfied than the normal person might be. But I thought that they did a really good job of making it their own. I just think I personally prefer how the original sounded. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later.